everyone and welcome to another video. Oh my gosh, I look like rubbish. My nails are so chipped, like I need to fix myself. But today we are having a barbecue and I thought I would bring you along and show you what I'm doing to prepare for the barbecue. I have these sausages which I bought from Morrison's the other day, £3 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sausages. So I got some sausages. That's going to be one of the things that we're going to be barbecuing. And so far I have also half prepared my mango and red pepper salsa, which I will leave a link down below for the recipe for this. I've just started to do that because it's just easier when it comes to eating. Now what I'm going to do is I have got a chicken breast which I have defrosted this morning, so I'm going to be cutting that into cubes, marinating it in tandoori style spices. So let's do that. I'm going to chop the chicken and then I'll be back. Okay, so the chopping the chicken is all done. If you're wondering what I'm going to be doing with this, I'm going to be giving it to my cat because he just loves having the little leftover bits of chicken. So I'm going to be washing this again and then I'm going to be putting in the spices. Where did you find that? I am now about to marinate my chicken. I've got all of my ingredients here except for coriander powder, which is coming soon. The husband's gone to get some. So I'm going to be putting everything else on there and then that's it basically. I've got my chicken here. I'm just going to drain it a little bit because there's a bit of water in there. I'm going to be using 2 tablespoons of yogurt. I'm kind of following a recipe. I'll leave the recipe down below that I'm following. But I'm actually going to add tandoori powder as well, which is a bit extra, I know, but it's okay because I just want it to be really, really tasty. So I've added the yogurt and mixed it up a little bit. Now I'm going to add some haldi tumeric powder, about less than half a teaspoon of it. Half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Half a teaspoon of garam masala. Garam masala smells so nice. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of paprika, and 1 teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste, which I make my own, and also lime, a whole lime, but this lime is kind of gross, I know, but it's still got juice in it, so it's fine. It looks completely fine inside, so I'm just going to use this one. I forgot, but I'm also going to add my tandoori powder, 2 teaspoons of this, 1.5. I have also dissolved a little bit of red food colouring in a tiny, tiny bit of water, and I'm going to add that into here as well. It's literally like this much water. I'm going to try and clear that out as much as I can. So that looks good. That's going to marinate for about an hour or 2 until we're ready for the barbecue. I'm just going to cling film it and put it in the fridge. Now I'm going to be preparing some rice for the barbecue. Isa loves rice. He will just eat it every time I offer it to him. So for a small amount of rice, I like to do a tiny little cup like this. And this is what I use to wash it. Normally if I do a bigger portion of rice, I use my jug with the sieve in it, but for normal rice I just use this. Rinse it through as many times as I can. So I'm going to wash the rice and then I'll show you what else I'm going to do before I cook it. So the rice is washed and I have put the cooker on. Please excuse the state of my cooker today. I haven't cleaned it in a good few days, I'm not even going to lie. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil to the pan. That's it. I have chopped up half an onion and I'm going to add that straight into there. And now I'm going to peel garlic ready to put in there as well. Onion onions are cooking away nicely, and now I'm just going to add in the garlic because I want that to cook nicely as well, like for a little bit of time before I add the rest of the ingredients. To this I'm going to add a teaspoon of tomato puree, and that's just to give it some colour. Isa is whinging in the background. Also going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'll taste this just after I add the rice, just if I need to add more. A little bit of pepper. So I'm going to give this a little stir. And now I'm going to add the water, so 2 of these I'm going to add. I'm going to let that heat up a little bit, and then I'm going to crumble my stock and put that in there as well. To crumble my stock, I just like to get any kind of heavy object. This is quite heavy, so I'm just going to break it with this. So the stock has been added. I'm just gonna stir that about so everything is nicely combined. I'm gonna give it a little taste just to see what it tastes like in a second. I hope it's nice. I've never made rice like this before. Should add some like paprika or something, right? Nice. I'm gonna add a tiny sprinkle of paprika. Now it's got a little bit of spice to it. Hopefully this will still have it. That just gave it a really nice flavour. Okay, so I'm gonna let this boil, and then I'm going to add my rice, which is already washed, and also I'm gonna add some peas as well. Okay, baby. Where's your smoothie, baby? So now I'm gonna let this boil, put it on high heat until it boils, and then I'm gonna add the rice. I've also tasted it. It doesn't need any more salt. It's perfect salt wise, so hopefully it will come out quite nice. Whenever I make rice for barbecues, I always freestyle the rice and see what's nice. If this one's nice, I'll write all of the ingredients that I used in the description, and then you guys can make it as well. So it's coming to a boil now. At this point I'm going to add the rice. Now that that's all in there, I'm going to turn the heat all the way down and cover it. So I'm going to leave that, and then I'm going to come back and check on it in about 5 minutes, and then we'll see how it looks. I think I left it on for a little bit long. Oopsie. Edges are a bit stuck, look at that. Oopsie. So when this happens, I just like scrape as much as I can, not too hard so that the bottom bits don't come up, and then I just put that into another bowl, soak the pan, and then that's it. So I'm going to put it in this one just so that I can heat it up in the microwave if I need to. We're not actually going to be eating for a little while, so it will be cold by the time we start eating. Look at that, what a waste, eh? But never mind. I'm going to soak this. There we go, the rice is all done. I'm going to taste it. I haven't tasted it yet. Tastes good. I really like that actually. I'm actually going to give some to Isa now because he has not eaten anything that I have offered him today, so I'm going to give him some rice just so that he's had something to eat. I'm just going to cover this with a tea towel and leave it to the side until we're ready to eat our barbecue food. I'm also going to be sorting out my sausages, literally just taking out some sausages and letting them defrost until we're ready to eat, because I always stick them in the microwave first so that they cook faster and more evenly. I'm literally just going to put 2 of them into a tub because the kids like these sausages. I don't think they're going to like the other ones that I've got in the fridge because they're too spicy, so I'll just leave these 2 out to defrost until we're ready to barbecue them. So I'm actually going to be finishing off my salsa now. I've got some fresh coriander from my garden, and I also have a tiny bit, literally the tiniest bit of red onion, which I'm going to chop up small and put into here, which has got mangoes, which I cut into small chunks, and also red peppers, which I did the same thing with, and it's also got half a lime in here already as well, and I just need to add the coriander, the onion, and some salt. So I'm going to cut the coriander really fine and then add that. I'm just going to taste this for salt, if I need to add any more salt or anything. We're about to start the barbecue and I'm about to sort out the chicken and put them on these massive skewers that I have. These are so good. I don't know where they're from. My sister got them for me a few years ago for Eid. So I'm going to be putting some chicken, and I've cut up some peppers as well, which I'm going to be putting in between the chicken. Stab myself on the first one. How lovely. What I'm doing is putting one piece of chicken and then one piece of pepper, one piece of chicken and one piece of pepper, and just doing it like that. This is what the skewers look like. I know this is really annoying me how I didn't do this the right way around. I should have done them like traffic lights, so green, yellow and red all the way, but I didn't do that. Oops. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, this is what they look like. There's still some chicken left, which I'm going to be using tomorrow for like lunch or something. And then I have my sausages for the kids here and my sausages here. So that is all ready to take outside to put on the barbecue. So I'm going to leave that to the side for now. The next thing I'm going to do is prepare a little salad, nothing too crazy because it's a barbecue. So I'm going to have some carrots, some cucumber, and I'm going to put some cheese out because we're having burgers, and obviously I've got my mango salsa as well, which is what I like to eat, but the kids like cucumbers and carrots, so I'm going to put those out for them. Just got this tray ready. This is just some of the stuff that I'm going to be taking out to eat. This is some brioche burger buns from Asda. I've got some mini wraps for Elisa because I know she likes to have her sausage in a wrap, so that's what we've got here. I've got some carrots, some cheese and some cucumber, and then of course I've got the rice here, which I need to heat up before I take out, but that can be done soon. I need to get some drinks and everything ready as well, so that's what I'm going to do now. The kids are having some juice, which I'm going to give them now because they'll probably have some more before we eat, because it's so hot today, so I'm just letting them drink as much as possible. I literally put a little bit of diluted drink in there and then fill it with water, so it's mainly water and it's no added sugar as well. But I'm going to be making myself a mojito, which I cannot wait for because I love mojitos. But I have a small handful, or it's just like this much mint. I'm putting it into my Ninja blender, my mini one. I'm going to be putting some lime in here and some maple syrup. Okay, so I've got the rice in the microwave and the drinks are basically sorted. Everything's basically sorted. As you saw, the meat is already on the barbecue. That is all the meat that's going on there, so it's all good. We're all just going to get it all out of the way at once. Now I'm going to be making my mojito. I'm going to add some ice to this. This has got some maple syrup, some lime and mint in here. I'm going to add a whole ice cube tray to my blender, and then I'm going to blend it all up. This is what it looks like when it's all blended. So yummy. So I'm going to put this into a glass and then I'm going to top it up with lemonade. That is so good. Anyway, I'm going to get the rice out of the microwave and then take all of this outside. That was the barbecue. It wasn't the most exciting barbecue, it was just a really quick one with the things that we basically already had in the house. But yeah, that's it, we're finished now. Isa and Elisa didn't eat much as usual, but they just nibbled on everything a little bit. Isa is very tired, he wants to go to sleep. It's like 5:30, 6 o'clock now. But I'm gonna end this video now, but I hope you look at him, he's falling asleep. And Isa, sit up, wake up, wake up. I need to take him inside, distract him. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!